Hello.
We're back.
Yeah, we were going to do a second round of Mario Golf.
It was that fun, we wanted to do it again.
It was that fun, and we've settled on some bigger characters, including for the computer.
Yeah.
They're now on the highest difficulty, which we've figured out as well. Let's do Mid-Weather Woods.
Okay.
Let's do 9 holes, which is a standard.
Start on the normal.
And there we
normal.
go.
Beautiful.
Do you want to explain how the AI works?
Okay.
Why Peach seems to have like a lobotomy?
Such difficulty with just a simple task. I believe it's like that conversation we've had before about Mario Party 4. Like, I want to meet the guy who did the AI for the computer.
Yeah.
Basically, in basic mode, which was amateur, wasn't it? Amateur mode. The computer will naturally try to miss so that they're over a few shots. When we played Pro, which is like the medium difficulty.
Yeah, the medium, yeah.
The computer stayed on 0, which in my eyes would mean that they're trying not to tonk the player. But then when we put them on champ, this ungodly shot came out, didn't it?
They did a couple
Bob-Omb.
of miracle shots, yeah, really.
It chipped it out of the rough, directly into the hole from about 20 metres away.
It was divine intervention, wasn't it, really? So did they finish on -2 last time we played on?
Yeah, because I came third. I was on -1 because I had a dog shite of a round, didn't I? Because I got put in the rough, and at one point I got a bunker, as it's referred to. Because I did that, what Bob-Omb's just done. I put a spin on it too much to the left.
Yeah,
because I was trying to accompany for the wind. But yeah, his little thing there has worked nicely.
So we're taking on the highest difficulty computer, but they're still not that tricky.
No, luckily.
Because it is Nintendo. They do easy games.
The thing is, though, I've already had this conversation with you as well. They used to do tremendously difficult games.
I know, that's the thing. These original Marios, 1, Mario World, Mario 3, I find them tricky. Yoshi's Island, yeah, I find them tricky.
If there was a platinum trophy for that, I don't think I'd still have it.
You're right. You're completely right there. Yeah, because some GameCube games like Mario Sunshine, bit tricky at times. I feel like maybe was it the Wii maybe that made them switch a bit. They got a family market.
I feel as though when it hit the GameCube era, that's when they started getting easier.
Should
have put a super backspin.
What about
on
that Mario Sunshine though? There's some really tricky bits in there.
There is some tricky ones, understandably, but the bit that got me the most with Super Mario Sunshine was the blue coins. And am I saying that correctly? Coins.
You do. You like to put some sort of Sopranos accent on.
I don't know where it comes from. I don't know where it comes from. I just say it as I think it's supposed to be said. Right then, so we had a lovely evening last night. We got a few tipples in. Didn't get drunk, surprisingly, considering I was on whiskey and cider. You had a nice couple of Murrays.
I've done that way too much.
Oh! You had a couple of Murrays, which is a really nice beer. I'm not a massive fan of lager. I'm more of a whiskey person. That's still very good. I'm furthest away, aren't I? Is this... Yeah, me.
This is you.
Oh, right, so here comes the maths. It's downhill.
What I like in this game is that, some characters have got a really cool golf outfit, like Bowser.
Yeah, he does look quite kitted out, doesn't he?
It's a shame that not everyone does, because DK's just DK.
Still quite naked.
King Bob-Omb is just King Bob-Omb. Because Wario's got a cool little cowboy hat. Okay, this is your method.
Way too hard. Oh, it was downhill.
It was downhill, yeah. It's downhill. That was you again.
The par's 4. Right, I can only see, I'd say a definitive 3.
Yeah, I can see 3. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. And then this says same elevate uphill. So this does need the power.
There you go.
Oh, thank goodness.
Have you not done much mini golfing in your time?
I did when I was a kid. I went on holiday with my uncle and his son, obviously my cousin, and then my daddy, my actual daddy.
Your daddy.
And there was this cheap ass golf area that was a couple of euros.
Yeah. Was this in Spain? One of yours?
I think it was Spain, possibly Spain. For some reason, I want to say Zante. I want to say Zakynthos. I want to say that there. This was I'm not even kidding, probably a decade and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time I went on holiday. I don't do abroad. But I don't, really. I genuinely don't. The last, like, break I went, like, holiday-wise was, in my eyes, Liverpool. And that was, God, start of my uni era.
Didn't you go to London about 3 years ago?
Oh, goodness, yeah. That was, I want to say that was 2018. Yeah, 2018. Yeah. And, yeah, I went to London to visit a couple of friends. They were so lovely, the pair of them. Oh, that is looking nasty tasty. It kind of looks like it's not converging. But that super backspin's really going to come in handy. Oh, beauty.
When you did play mini golf, was that a holiday with David?
Yeah.
Big Dave.
Big Dave.
Is he a good mini golfer?
I tell you what he's really good at.
Yeah. Pool.
He's very good at pool.
He's a bit of a pool shark.
Well, I tell you what. Did I tell you?
He's a bit of a street shark.
You trying to hustle me, boy? Did I tell you about that time that he met those two British women and his brother, Big T, as I'm going to refer to him? Let me make this shot before I tell this story, otherwise I won't be able to concentrate. Oh, shit. Basically, they were playing against these women who were maybe just a little bit too drunk for their own good. And they didn't hustle them or anything, but they played doubles.
Yeah. He's getting us. He's going to get us.
They played doubles, and she got her baps out.
Oh, really?
Over the hole, so that Tony couldn't make the last shot. And then bloody
didn't really.
Oh, that was so lucky. So he made the shot. He actually did make the shot. So this is the birdie putt here. Right, so same elevation, almost, it says. Notice that it goes from like a light blue, white, red, back into almost the light white, if you will, like a light pink. So, definitively I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just 8. It's going right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is our method.
And then...
if there's 8 lines going left to right, we like to nudge 8 notches.
That word again.
Yeah, notches. Oh, he's done it. See, that's when the computer just pulls out
a normal shot, and have you just seen from the previous bloody hole, he decided to do a peach on us and miss.
Yeah, he had a meltdown last time, but this time the AI kicked in like, okay, we need to go under par.
You're shiny.
I know, it's this rain, yeah, it's kind of weird. Because you'll notice
Am I a bit shiny on the shell?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, I'm a little bit shiny as well.
Yeah, we're getting completely soaked.
Ooh.
He's got some umbrella bitches out, like a sort of baby Bowser with the Broly. Right. So we're going...
the evil umbrella known as Broly.
So, let me just explain something.
Oh, go on.
You see this dark patch?
Yes.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't land in there.
Oh, this is that thundercloud warning from the menu, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you got to be careful. Now I'm actually going to play life dangerously.
All right, Austin.
Because I might just see what I do here.
Beautiful.
Oh, are we going to go? Oh my God, no! This is a terrible, terrible, terrible shot. Terrible. Oh. If I just roll a tiny...
Yeah.
I think I'm safe.
I don't think you're going to get hurt.
I think I'm safe. I don't think I'm
Bob's
going to...
doing the same thing as you. He's top spinning it. He's nice shot at it. He's very centre.
When you were talking about our night, last night...
Oh, I forgot to also mention the other bit of drinking. We watched RoboCop from 1987.
We did. That was a good film.
Recommended by Ringo.
That was a good film.
You enjoyed it. You did enjoy it. I was honestly quite surprised that you did enjoy it because...
You thought I wasn't going to enjoy it?
Because I'm not saying that you are hypercritical.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that I think your taste in movies is a lot more intolerant than mine.
You've got a bit of a bee in your bonnet at the moment because, when we were talking about Doctor Strange...
Yes.
You were saying that your significant other had a few criticisms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure the other week you said there was somebody that said something about a film and you were like, you know what, I just want people to enjoy things more. I'm sure you said something like that.
Yeah, do you know what? To be fair, I think that's what it comes down to.
Wow, it's right
literally right in front of their path, if you will.
I might hit the leaves here.
Don't forget to accompany for the wind. Yeah, I'm not saying that you've got a hypercritical outlook, but I am saying that the things that I think that you would enjoy, I'm not saying that you've not. I mean, because you made a very valid point about The Hobbit, and you said that white orc bastard isn't in the book.
Yeah. Wow.
Whereas me and
That's
Mummy,
a brilliant shot.
That's a really, really good shot. Me and Mummy liked that little bastard.
Yeah.
As much as I know that you... I don't know whether it is... What is it with you? Like, do you have to be... Does it have to be accurate to the book for it to be successful as a movie adaptation? Or is it that you don't like simple plot points put in?
It doesn't have to be accurate because some books that have been changed dramatically, like a good example of a film that is better than the book, is The Shining. The Shining book was quite different, and Stephen King doesn't like The Shining film, but the film is amazing. I love the film.
I do personally like the film, honestly. It freaked me out the first time I ever saw it.
Yeah.
But I've never read the book. But it's the same mentality that I've got about Harry Potter.
Right.
I've never read the books. I've only ever seen the films. Yet on like a few friends of mine that have mentioned, I can see 2. 1, 2. That's it.
Oh wow, that's so close.
That is quite annoying, to be fair. Oh.
It really depends on a film-to-film basis. There's something unique about The Hobbit because I really love the book and I really love the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
I think that trilogy are some of the best films. I probably watched them too many times at this point now, but I love them. What they did with The Hobbit, I think, is it wasn't as good as the book and it also wasn't as good as Lord of the Rings. And I don't know. I just had a negative reaction to watching it. There was just a lot of things
that just didn't sort of blend.
Yeah,
Didn't quite gel together in that would what in your eyes would be considered a good movie.
Yeah.
Right. Fair play. I mean, like this that was a good shot. I understand where you're coming from. When I said about that hypercritical outlook that I had, where I said, I just wish people would enjoy things.
Yeah.
No, I think it comes down to a simple base formula where if we've got a good array of actors, if the story makes sense, because that's another massive thing. Because it's like that thing of what's it called, like simple plot points that can be poked holes in. Simple plot points like that Big Bang Theory episode with Amy Farrah Fowler, where she said, even if Indiana Jones wasn't there, it wouldn't have made any difference to the movie. And I love that. But it's like one of those things of simple plot points being poked a hole in.
Trying to go all the way through here.
That last point I was going to make about Harry Potter, when it was... Oh, shit. Oh.
It's going to be in the rough.
It is, but you might get a big little... Yeah, big bounce there out of it. No, I tell you what, that's quite impressive, to be fair. Do you know what? I might do what you've just done.
I think the most succinct criticism of The Hobbit would be, I think it's a trilogy of videos by someone called Lindsay Ellis on YouTube.
Yeah.
She basically sums up my opinion. They are fairly long videos, they're like half an hour each.
Right.
But she sums up all the problems I had. Because what I didn't like is, the book was designed for children. It's fairly innocent. It's fairly fairy tale-like. And they made a massive effort in the films to tie it into Lord of the Rings, because there's lots of Gandalf meeting Saruman and meeting Sauron, and then Legolas appears, and what I wanted is more of the dwarfs. That's kind of the main thing in the book. And also I had a problem with like the fact that some of the dwarfs look like dwarfs, they look like Snow White style dwarfs.
Yeah.
Some of them were obviously made a little bit more human and handsome for audiences to be like, oh, he's the hero one. Some of the CGI I really didn't like in it. I thought, Lord of the Rings used CGI very sparingly. I love the scenery in New Zealand in Lord of the Rings, but there's some scenes in The Hobbit where I'm like, well, this is obviously just a horrible green screen. So the problem's, oh wow, look at this, it's descending.
Oh, I swear you clipped the actual top of the pole then.
So my problems with it are many, and I know that technically it's not the worst film ever because I've seen worse films. But in terms of the film versus my expectations, it's low. It's really low.
Totally understandable. Fair play as well. I must commend you on that comment with the less of green screen in the original Lord of the Rings, because the orcs were all
Makeup.
Exactly.
Well, I see, you've raised a good point that, yeah, in Lord of the Rings, Gollum looked great. Gollum was CGI based on Andy Serkis. Wow, you hit the actual flag. Not just the pole, you actually hit the flag.
God damn it!
But you're right that a lot of the actual... Oh, it's me, sorry.
It's me.
A lot of the orcs themselves...
I apologise.
Oh, I've gone... A lot of the orcs themselves are, like you said, makeup, and they look great. They look a bit scary, a bit intimidating. But in The Hobbit, that pale orc is totally CGI.
Oh, he's 100% CGI, isn't he? Yeah. It you?
But as someone, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, do that. I've gone a bit heavy again. Okay.
But absolutely necessary. You pardon it, nice.
Yeah, but to be fair, I do have a different taste in you in terms of movies and TV, yeah.
100%. I mean, as far as TV series go, do you have any main go-tos that you could honestly say, I recommend the shit out of this, like this is one you need to watch?
Oh, you got a tap in.
Lucky me.
I just like old stuff, really. I don't watch that much new TV. I used to love The Simpsons in its heyday.
Yeah.
I really like Futurama.
Yeah, we love Futurama.
I like a lot of UK stuff. Like, I really like Blackadder. I really like Peep Show.
What about
I don't
The
think
Office?
you've watched the Peep Show.
I've not watched Peep Show. I just know that there was a bit that my cousin, which I'm going to call Jay, he showed me a clip of him stapling a sausage to a guy's office door and then said that it was some sort of racist remark.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the stupidest things. And then at one point, was there some sort of criminal in their house that he sat on?
Yeah.
And then, like, he was... Oh, what was said? Like, did they have to get the authorities involved? Obviously, because they were being robbed. Oh, it did make me laugh. Some of the things that were said or done on that show. Now, I'm going to accompany for the wind, pushing me out of the way from the tree. But where I land, potentially with the overroll, will put me in that, what appears to be Nesquik, cereal.
So what are you going to try?
Sponsored by Nesquik. I'm going to backspin it to ensure that I don't go in there. But I'm going to try undershoot this. Okay,
that's a great idea. No, but I wasn't saying that you're feuding with people, but I just thought have people been bugging you a bit at the moment? Like, is some sort of a couple of bad film reviews been like, people need to chill out a bit?
I think it comes down to that mainly, but like, I mean, I'll give you a prime example of something. It didn't piss me off. It made me chuckle more than anything. It made me laugh. Where this girl had taken her boyfriend, or her boyfriend taken her girlfriend, took her to the cinema to watch Jackass, right? And that was amazing. Didn't think of that. Took her to the cinema, and she put a Google review up of what was ensued into the movie. Mm-hmm. Jackass is what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
You can't not know what it's about. The fact that also a family of 4 went and they said, this was totally inappropriate for my 14-year-old cousin. And it's like, or brother or something. It was like, your fucking brother shouldn't have been in there in the first place. The movie was an 18, isn't it? Or a 15.
Ooh, man, you got those dead trees in front.
Now, from the trajectory...
You think you might make it through?
Possibly. And now I'm just going to accompany for the wind. There's the wind. Only ever so slight. I don't want to go basically into the tree. I want to go like there.
When was the last time you didn't enjoy a film? Because you seem to enjoy every single film recently.
I tell you what did really annoy me, and I actually genuinely turned it off. Hangover.
Oh yeah.
That one I did turn off.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
I I think that I just didn't find it funny. I think it was just too overcumbersome with plot points that didn't make sense to me at the time. But we had this conversation about my adult brain.
Oh, wow. You did make it through easily.
Now, lucky me, but the wind is really taking it out of me. It could have been a lot worse.
Well,
that must have been quite a bit of a hill there, because we've never seen it roll on for that length of time. Just going to take a bite out of my Kit Kat.
Well, all I can say to you is... In fact, let me do... So that's uphill. Okay, that's good. All I can say is we've got pretty similar taste in terms of games, I would say. Definitely games. Because there's loads of games that we both love. We got fairly similar music taste because we've got that playlist where we have stuff. But,
D-U-D-J.
But my film taste has converged with Ringo's a lot. Me and Ringo watch a lot of films and...
Well, he's been recommending the last two that you watched.
Yep, Highlander, RoboCop. We watch a lot of horror films together. We like a bit of a...
Well, you go to that event, don't you, that's every so often?
Yeah, an all-nighter.
I mean, look at that shot, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at that shot.
Look at that moustache. It's you. Oh, right, okay. So, it's downhill.
Yeah,
which
so
means...
you've got to be a bit gentle with it.
But we've got... See, can you see the first line that you're on? How it's got doubles?
Yeah, it's got doubles, nearly triples.
And then the next one's got doubles, but then the next one after that is a single. So I would accompany for the first two, for three's worth of movement, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think that would...
That feels quite extreme.
No, so the first two,
yeah,
I would accompany just for 3 notches. So try to recenter yourself here.
No, this is it now.
You reckon there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is downhill.
Yeah, good point.
Ah, wow.
Very, very good.
That was brilliant.
That was very good.
See, it was a mix there. You recommended the notches, and I was very cautious because it was heavily downhill.
It did look... Yeah, no, you didn't put too much power in. I can see a distinguishable 1, 2, 3, 4 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I've got a double at the bottom, so I'm going to go 1, 2. And then I reckon downhill. There we go.
Excellent.
Oh, pinch that one a little bit. I've managed to crawl down to a -2, which is good. You're still very, very respectable -4 here. Is that because I did my shots well?
You did, yeah. If you do really well on the person who does best on the last hole.
This is interesting now.
Yeah, it's quite uphill up there, isn't it?
Not just that as well, the wind. So I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, the heavy wind.
So I'm gonna go there.
Give yourself a fighting chance.
A little bit, but I'm also gonna put a tiny overspin on it. So I need to put a backspin and then press that. Balls.
Wow, it's gone high rise. What's gonna... Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Oh.
A super backspin would have sorted me out, I think.
Might be a nice chipping opportunity, though. Right,
I reckon
here we go.
you do exactly what I've just done and then backspin it. Oh, you're going one level down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which means you're going to have to go to max power if you want to land it
Well, just wait. Watch this a second now.
Go on, I'm watching. Oh.
In fact, the super backspin was a bad idea, but the power, I think, was spot on.
Which is good.
The power was good, because...
Oh, that downhill really messed up your thingy, your alignment. But still, very respectable.
Oh no, this is bad.
Let's see what happens, because I at this point could be shagged.
Oh, I think I'm just on the cut. Wait, are you right in the middle of one of his blasts?
Possibly. Let's see what happens here. I'm fucked. Oh no!
You're fine.
I was actually fine.
I got done in.
Lucky me. But you landed right near me. Are you further away?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it'd be you.
So it's uphill, so we're going to have to give it some oomph here.
Yeah. So let's have a little look here. Now notice the squares are obviously a bit bigger.
Yeah. We're on 1, 2. We'll do 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
It's not bad, is it?
Not bad at all. I mean, you'll get it in the next one and you'll make par. Now, let's see if I can chip it in. So, almost the same elevation.
Good chipping opportunity here.
Wind accounted for. And then I need to backspin it.
Might be a bit hefty, that. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, a bit too much power.
It is hard. It's fiddly to do a good shot when the flag is quite close to you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh.
It'll be his shot again. He's further away, surely. Oh, farther away, sorry.
Farther away.
Uh-oh.
God, we're all struggling.
Someone's got some daddy issues. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Oh, you said my father. No, I didn't.
Right, I'm not gonna. I tell you what, I'm just gonna do that.
Wait, you didn't accompany for your hill. Oh.
I've done a
Oh, you did a me.
I've done a U.
Oh, right. So, 1, 2, 3,
What
4,
do we
5,
call that
6,
sort of
7,
shot?
8. A homer.
Tease. A homer.
A homer. Oh, I just did a homer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's uphill. Needed more.
This one's really thrown us off.
It's because of the hill.
Yeah, it's very hilly.
Very hilly.
This green.
Well,
he only just got it in then. He
bogeyed.
It was threatening to slow down.
Threatening.
You've got to tap in.
Oh, lucky me. Right, I've bogeyed.
Obviously, I've got to tap in. I think I've bogeyed as well.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, his power shot didn't fuck us up. Because could you imagine if it did? We would have been on a double bogey potentially.
Okay, so
You're
and him still evens.
Yeah,
I've got a bit
even
of a lead.
Stevens. We've got 3 holes to go.
Is you first?
It me. Oh, there's a nasty bridge there. 2 nasty bridges. So I'm thinking wind should push me naturally a little bit left. And can I just... Yeah. Just going to go back to max. I just wanted to see because the white gets in the way.
Oh yeah, just see what's going on.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to undercut it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stay exactly where I am because the wind's going to push me. And I'm going to only backspin.
Oh, right at the top. Boom! That looks like it's... Okay.
Looks quite nice.
That is quite nice, that.
That's exactly where I wanted to be. I just wanted to be in line, if you will.
It's perfection.
All right, Michael Fassbender. Have you seen that picture? It's a picture of him going... well, he has that conversation with...
Oh, yeah, the meme format. It says, I said
right.
this. I said...
Oh. Did you backspin it?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, where he
Not
says,
too bad.
I want to see the real you. And, like, she transforms into, like, her human form. And he goes, no, the real you. And then she goes to Mystique's form.
The meme format has come out.
And then it's, well, you were being a hank not so long ago saying sussy backa. Right, now look at this.
It's uphill.
It's uphill, the wind and where I'm at. So if I go a thingy down, a club down, if you will, I'd have to get it max. Now, I never get it max.
You're seeing the progression of difficulty in the courses.
I'm
More
feeling
wind,
it.
more hilly, more obstacles.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to accompany for the wind by about that much. And I'm going to try to undershoot it. No, I'm going to try and get it bang on.
Yeah.
No. Where's the flag? Right. I'm going to try and get it bang on the flag with a super backspin.
Okay, we'll see how this goes.
See, I don't understand what that thing of going to the left and the right is because, like, now I could get a bunker here, potentially. Yeah, a bunkered.
I mean, you were curving to the right a bit anyway, naturally.
Oh, shit, I was.
I'm very, very gently curving right, I think. I'm not...
No, I think yours is quite centred. That red area, though, is really big. Do you know what I think the red area is?
I've done too much. Yes.
Do you know what I think the red area might be?
Mm-hmm.
The hill. where it lands.
Oh.
How much hill there is, because...
Damn it, I went way too much. Why did I do that?
Have you noticed that sometimes the red triangle... Look at the size of his. But I think it has something to do with where you are. As in, like, the hill that you're on. I mean, could you have gotten any more?
He's done well.
He's done really well there. So, I was going to say it's you.
So this is your meltdown, because you've had a point docked for going in the water.
Yeah, so now I'm actually on the 4th stroke, which is the par. So, I can see a really slow one just before the line, before the hole.
I'm going straight in.
That one will cancel it.
I'm going straight in here.
Okay.
Oh,
just needed a little bit more power. Only a smidge. Yeah, this is my 4th stroke. This is the par. I've got to chip this in now. Wind is going that way, so I'm going to naturally go here. And then I'm going to backspin it. Or should I super backspin it?
Yeah, I've come really accustomed to your putting method of take it... Wow!
Yes!
We're waiting for something like that. Look at that.
Roar!
A good chip in.
Fuck you!
Oh, he's...
I thought he was doing it. I thought he was actually going to go in then.
I've not mastered it, but your method of taking a look at the matrix of the grid.
Good work.
The grid. And seeing all these left to right or right to left lines, and for each line, one little nudge.
Little notch, little Minecraft.
Yeah, little notch, to the left or right. It works 99% of the time, because there's been one or two holes where the hill has been so extreme it's thrown us through a loop. You're still first. Oh, I guess because you got... See, look, you're in that...
This is horrible. Look at this. Look at this fucking map.
You could choose to go on that middle island if you want to play it a bit more gently. That would be quite gentle, though, but... It's up to you.
Accompaniment.
Yeah, we'll see what you do. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Extra look at it.
Yeah, sorry.
Look at me. Top spin.
Only slightly, because the wind accompaniment.
Yep.
And then the top spin should...
Oh, jeez.
Bollocks!
Oh my god. This is what I love about this game. You always see something you never seen before. You hit it off the rock, and then the dead tree.
A tree branch. Oh god! Do you remember when I said to you in the previous episode, I can't wait for you to show your daddy?
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to show your daddy that one.
That was crazed. I'm in it. So you'll see what this is all about.
Wait, will you actually get penalised for that? Because it kind of looks like you're on the cusp of it.
Well, we'll see.
Oh,
that was amazing, though.
Thank you.
You got really lucky in a way.
I was very, very, very lucky.
We were thinking, right, you're going in the water here.
Yeah.
He's definitely out of it. So we'll see what happens now.
Who's further away? Yes, good.
Ooh. You're going to struggle.
That kind of looks like it's going to miss it.
That looks like it's going to sneak through perfectly, actually.
Well, we saw Bob-Omb do it before. Was that last night or was that on this recording? Where he went under that tree? No, it was last night, wasn't it? Where basically he was directly underneath the tree, and then as he shot it, he put some of that backspin bullshit that you can do with the analog, and then whoosh. Right, the wind, and then the power of it. Right, I'm going to super backspin it. I'm going to push it this way. Oh, God. And, oh, the angle. I'm pushing it more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one more.
Nice, I like that. You made it through. You made it through.
I think I must have accounted too much for wind.
Nice.
Right, okay. I maybe shouldn't have done that little nudge.
That little extra.
Yeah, that little...
See, now, when you look at my...
Oh my god, your club!
Yeah, so if I go into that area, you get an electric shock. I don't know what the consequences of that are, actually.
Wait.
Oh, so it doesn't matter what club I use?
No, but also the distance... Yeah, yes!
So that actually doesn't matter too much.
Whoa, your bar went low. Look.
Oh yeah.
How mad's that? Excuse me. You're gonna have to see your power is too much here, so you genuinely need to hit.
Oh, I just pressed the button then. So what? Has that given me a stroke or what?
No, it still says stroke 2.
It's taking coins off me, but I don't know what they do. Whoa!
Whoa!
Did you see that?
Yeah! Wait, did you put a super backspin on?
Well, yeah, because I thought I was going to get near the flag, but it freaked me out a bit. Oh, he's done it perfectly.
Of course, because the computer can. Do you know what I thought then?
A glitch.
No, I thought that your super bar went down. that was the penalisation for it.
You know
the
what?
The penalty.
You've sort of made me think there. It's going to be hard to pull off, but...
You're literally just going to have to get it bang on the... Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Do you know what? If you got this in one, this would be amazing.
Oh, wow.
You fucked him up.
It's close.
But did you fuck me up? You really put
He's coming out of the woodworks now. He's doing it... No, he's not doing it. No, he's gone too far.
No.
I don't know what happened to me, because I was obviously going to...
I don't think I was here, was I? No, I'm further away because of your shot. It's all right. Right.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me, because I obviously tried to fire off the shot before I got electrocuted. Got electrocuted, lost my coins. I don't know what that means. But then it was juttering the next time I tried to take a shot. It was so I think I panicked and pressed the button too quickly.
I think the way you pressed it was perfect, to be fair, because if you'd overdone it, you might have got electrocuted again. Yeah, whatever that does. Right, I've accompanied for the wind. I need to do a super backspin, and I might push it down.
Ooh!
Fuck!
We've had a lot of pin shots. Has he?
I think he's got it. He has got it.
Ooh!
Yeah, because I was going to say it's stroke 4, so he needs to par it.
Yeah, this is the second to last hole as well.
Is this me?
The penultimate hole. Yeah, that's a fairly...
Easy shot. So I've parred it.
Have you finished your...
Coffee, yeah. I think so. Yeah, it's just got that last little bit of mouthful, but it's way past cold now. There we go. You look like a shiny chocolate turd.
Like a Hershey's Kiss. Have you seen that? God, we've had a crazy one. We had that bouncing off the... Was that the same hole? You bounced off
That was just that hole then, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, so this is the final one
Oh, it's
now.
got 2 distinguishable thunderclaps.
So you got a couple of options here.
But that one leads you into one. Look, if I move the white, look there.
You could go over here if you can make it.
Oh. Do you know what I might do?
You go in there, play it safe.
No, do you know what? Actually, do you know what I'm going to do, Daddy?
I'm going to try and roll through it.
Yeah, but the wind's going to push me a little bit, so I'm going to go there. Wait, does the wind move? Yeah, look, if you see the arrow of the wind.
Yeah, it moves a bit.
It moves. So it's going to naturally push you that way when you set up your shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go there, and then I'm also going to overspin the fuck out of this if I can.
Okay. We'll see how... You're going to try and roll right through the danger zone.
Danger zone!
I think you've succeeded here. I think you're going to be left of it.
No. It's happened again!
You've had a bit of a meltdown.
See, if I got the power bar right on the top, I would have been okay. You're playing it safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you to it, I think.
Okay, you're backspinning it.
Go this way. Oh, it's gone a bit too right.
No, do you know what? Because that thing went right and the wind, I think you've negated each condition. There
Yeah, I'm happy with that shot.
Yeah.
You've got a super shot.
I might have to save that.
He's gone right for the tree. Has he? Oh my goodness.
What the fuck? How did this calculated shot?
Oh, he's gone in though.
Surely.
He deserved that because he shaved that tree so close. It's like the wind moved the top of the tree for him.
He's really accompanying for, like, conditions here. Like, he's going to come completely out of that.
Yeah.
But now he's in front of that tree.
Yeah, he's going to have to pull off a miracle shot.
Apparently, I'm still not the furthest away.
Look at this now. Can I sneak through? Let's have a look at that tree. I'm going to sneak through there.
Okay, wind. And then you're going to backspin the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Or just super backspin it.
Yeah, there we go. Might hit the tree.
You're very good at that timing for getting it at the top of the bar. Do you know what? That couldn't have been any better if you tried. Look at that.
Yeah.
You even bounced off the rim of the edge of the rough.
Look at you. Look at this. The wind, the bad weather. Soggy. Feels soggy. Soggy bum.
Soggy bottom.
I don't know what all this red shit on yours is as well. Is that looking good?
I was trying to get high. So
yeah, that's looking good. You're going to bounce into the fairway. Nice. Stop there.
That'd be nice.
Stop right there. That's my Jeremy Clarkson impression. Right.
We've had a number of complaints here at the BBC. We talk about...
This is one of his wonder shots.
There you go. So he's going to get this in the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that'll be parred. So he'll be at -1. Like last night, he was at -2. Maybe the difficulty of the levels means that they are insured to get at least -1 on a higher difficulty.
Too much.
Oh.
Way too much.
See, even pushing it left didn't negate the wind condition. At least you're not in the bunker.
Have a little chip in from there.
Oh God, if I could get this in now, this would be a miracle shot. You've still won though.
Yeah.
I think you've definitely won.
Because I should do it in 2, at maximum now. 2 more shots for me, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you said that word.
Oh yeah, we don't say hopefully. 2 more shots for me, defo. Oh, you may as well, actually.
I need to.
Yeah. And we also noted that he does like a backhand.
It's pretty awesome.
It's almost like he's intentionally handicapping himself, because how hard would it be? Wow. Nearly got it in.
Nearly got it in.
Wow. How hard would it be to backhand a golf ball like that?
Yeah, like that.
Right then. So you...
See, because like you're going for an overshot there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
My shot...
Is that me?
Yeah, my shot.
Is that actually me?
Yeah.
I'm sure... Do the characters always appear on the screen like this?
I don't remember, but you were here.
Yeah, I know, but... Or are they not...
We're normally that far away, but we can't see them.
Mm.
You've got curvature. Do you know this little Kit Kat, which we're not sponsored by, regrettably? It's thingy, Biscoffy in it.
It's not bad, is it?
Oh!
It's right next to you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. We thought that might happen.
This is my 5th stroke. Oh, it's you.
Chip in. Well, you're having a tap in, sorry. Wait a minute, actually. Can you go to your mini-map first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are there? Mm-hmm. Oh, I think that's what usually happens, that you kind of grade out. Or maybe I've just never fucking noticed my character. So we go.
So I got tied 2nd with the bloody computer. But again, we've got video evidence of a miraculous shot.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of weird ones there. Really odd.
Well, I had 2 miracle shots again. I had a double ricochet,
yeah.
and I had a chip in from really far away. My God, look at that!
So in the last bit there, we even Stevens.
Even Stevens, yeah.
The game didn't change for the last...
Say a half, really.
Yeah.
Top half, yeah.
Wow, so it was all decided really in the first 4 holes, and then that was...
Look at your first 3 holes there.
I did pretty well.
Pretty
at
well?
The start, yeah.
I parred each one.
Well, there we go.
That's
another... Golf, so.
Yeah, that's another nice little, nice relaxing one, but with the added challenge of weather conditions and talking about our evening.
Yeah, and movies and stuff. But yeah, catch you next time.
You'll call this the 2nd episode now, won't you?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right, take it easy, everyone. Goodbye.